Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to go over all the things that I bought from Japan. I went to Japan a few weeks ago just to see the cherry blossoms and kind of went overboard with my shopping and bought some stuff for my friends. I went to Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka, and I'm just gonna go over all the things that I bought. Long story short, it is pretty expensive over there, but it's been pretty nice. I would like to tell you all about it, but just today we're just gonna show what I bought here today, and we're gonna get a little started. Right now I am just recording with my phone because my desk is a little mess. I will show it in just a moment, but yeah, we're just gonna do a little simple, just doing this on my phone. So yeah, so I'm not sure where to start off because most of the stuff I bought are Kamen Rider, Super Sentai or Japanese Power Ranger, and a bunch of other things like Beyblade and Card Fight Vanguard and some trading card games. And I bought some food while I was here, so it's gonna take me a while. Sorry about that, I had to fix the lighting. It's still not the best, but oh well, we're just gonna get straight to it. Let's start off first with the snacks I bought. Most of the snacks I bought were Kyoto and Osaka. And we're going to start off with the ones at the Gundam base that I found at Kyoto. So the first thing I found is this one, is the Gundam base snack with the Unicorn Gundam on it. It's just basically these little chocolate chip cookies on it. They're pretty good snacks. They're not the typical soft ones, so they're a little bit not too crunchy, but they're pretty good snacks to eat. And then I got this one with the RX-78-2 on it. They're basically, how do I describe it? They're basically kind of like these Twix candies. They're chocolate, but they're a bit crunchy, but they're not really like Twix, but almost kind of a mix between Twix and a granola bar. But these are what they look like. They're called Chocolate Crunch, so it's mostly chocolate in this. I was gonna do a taste test with all of this, but I unfortunately opened all of them, so I kind of wanted to eat them with the off camera. And then this I bought from Kyoto. It is from the Kyoto village. These are, I already had one of them, but these what they look like. They're kind of like almost like pancake bread, but there's a bean. I don't know what Japan calls it, but there's a bean paste inside it, which tastes really good. For some reason, I almost thought it was two breads, but it's like kind of like a pancake mix something. I don't know why I tend to keep the packaging, but it looks cool. Another one I bought from Kyoto is this one. This is what I tore the paper already. But they look like these. Two different flavors. This one's matcha, I think and the other one is strawberry, I think. But I already opened one. I opened this one, and this is the other one. They're kind of like, they're supposed to represent cherry blossom, but I'm not sure about the, not sure what these are called. I almost said mochi, but I'm not sure if that's 100% correct. Yeah, it's not not in English. And then the next thing I bought, I'm building a tower right now. These are from Osaka at the Abeno Harukas at the Sky Tower. This one is a cookie cracker with paste. It's kind of it's almost like Oreo, but a little less Oreo type. They all have different designs. It's mostly vanilla inside it. So there's this one. Then there's this one. And there's this one. And I believe the rest are the same. I do not know the name of the mascot, so don't ask me about him. Or this person right here. I did buy a postcard of it just for souvenir, but I am not sure I put it. But this is gonna go back in here. So far I've been liking these snacks from Japan. They've been a little bit pricey, but they've been pretty good. And then this is another one I bought over there. It's basically, it says petite chocolate, so they're like little chocolate fudge in there. There were so many desserts in the Haruka building, I could not choose which one. I already took some bites out of it. I don't know if you can see it. There are little cubes right inside there. If I open it just a little. Yep, just, it's not the rest, but that's what it looks like. Just these little chocolate fudge cubes. So that is it for the snacks that I bought. Again, I was gonna do a video, but that never happened. So we're gonna move on. Alright, so we're gonna go on to the next one, which is all the card items that I bought. One of them is this Yu-Gi-Oh! I already opened it, but it's this Yu-Gi-Oh! Tactical Tri Exo Sister deck. I never played Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, I played since Pendulum. That was the only time I started getting back to it. I did collect a little bit, and then I stopped when Link summoned. So when Vrains came out, I stopped. And then I told myself if I wanted to get back into it, because I was mostly got into Vanguard, but I just got it just for fun, just to play with friends, just for casual play. Not gonna play competitive with this kind of game. And I'm trying to learn Japanese, so I'm trying to read it. I'm currently translating into English, but it's been pretty good. I did open it. So here's the whole deck. But these are the sleeves that I bought. I think these are from the branded deck. But here's the whole deck of it. First time it took me a bit. Second time I'm still learning the deck. I think I'm getting used to the memorizing the English part, but reading Japanese is not easy. Reading kanji, I can speak it, but I cannot read in kanji, which is not my area. And then I mostly bought Vanguard. Some of the Vanguard cards I bought are these ones. I bought Erica Energy, and I do not know her name, but I remember her, but I forgot her name, but I got her. Then I bought most other cards, most of the latest one with some of the Phantom cards and my Mythish cards, and I bought one Leo Amorta just because of the anime. Told myself I wasn't gonna buy singles, but here I am and I did. Am I satisfied? That's a good question. I probably am. And then I bought these sleeves. With the 15th anniversary coming up, I bought Sendo Aichi and Toshiki Kai from Vanguard. I bought the Japanese deck, but I could not read it and I did not understand the deck, so I sold it to one of my friends who's playing Blaster Blade and my other friend playing Dragonic Overlord. Pretty cheap deck, but I'm just gonna wait for the English version. I would like to play JP Vanguard if only I can understand the deck and knew about it. And then I bought, oh, I did buy this acrylic stand of Megumi. I already have Kondo Yu one. I just bought it just for fun's sakes. And it had a Miyoto Akina, but I sold it to my friend. And then I had Shinmon, the shop manager. I've had two because there was a blind pack in the Bushi Road shop, and I was trying to pull Chrono for my Chrono Jet, but did not, so I sold those two to my friend. And then I bought most of the cards and sleeves in now from Divine Z acrylic and sold it all to my friends. But they're satisfied, I'm satisfied for what I have, but we're gonna move on to the next one. Alright, so the next thing that I bought in Japan are Kamen Rider stuff. The ones I bought were Kamen Rider Build. I think this is the Shark and Bike match. And then I got the Cross Z Charge. These were pretty cheap and I think they look pretty cool. Definitely a good budget friendly than the SH Figure Arts. It would be nice. I still have the boxes. Here's this one. This was only going for 600 yen. And then the other one was going for 800 yen. Found these at Tokyo in Nakano Broadway. And then this one I bought in Kyoto. Forgot how much these were, but it's from the Goth movie. And then I wasn't sure if I was gonna get the main villain in that movie, but I ended up getting it just for the sake of having good versus evil in that movie. And then I bought these in Osaka. These were pretty cheap. I was looking to find them. I found this action figure of Kamen Rider Build for 880 yen. And then this cross for 660. Since I've been looking to try to build Kamen Rider Build with the SH Figure Arts, but with the price I had to budget myself, and I was lucky to find those. And then I bought this one with Kamen Rider Geo with decayed armor figure in it, build one for 550 yen. I haven't opened it yet, but I plan to. Probably off camera, I might do a review with all of these figures. And they had the armor version that I should have bought for a cheaper price that was like this, but it's just only the armor because they had the Forza armor. But if I bought it in Tokyo, it would be all in box. They had the Geo and mostly O's, Forza, and then I believe Ghost armor. I feel like I would have saved a little, maybe like a less 100 yen just for the Forza armor. But maybe it'll be there when I go back. I do plan on going back for Summer Festival, but we'll see how this goes because I am currently trying to balance my budget at the moment. I found the Gojuger Mini Plus set. It's not the whole set, but I found this in, I think I found it in Osaka? Yeah, I think it was Osaka. Found these. These were only going pretty cheap. I think it was, it's only 10 yen. I think it was Big Camera. And I found these one because, long story short, I accidentally went to Mandarake in Akibara. Didn't realize, but I bought the unicorn one, full set of it, and I thought it came with the eagle, but it did not, so I wasn't paying attention. So I have the eagle, I have the original with the lion and the Tyranno, and now I just need the eagle. So unfortunately, I have 2 and 3. I am just needing box number 1 to finish this. Not a whole lot of Sentai over there. There's a lot of the new one, Space Sheriff Gavin Infinity. I thought about getting one, but I was way over my budget and just looking for used product, and I bought so many, so I was gonna hold off until I go back end of July. We'll see if I'm gonna get it or not. I am enjoying the show. I just don't know if I'm gonna get it. This one I bought in Mandarake in Osaka. Kamen Rider Buffa, the capsule one in Zets. For some reason, I thought it was pretty cool, and it was only 400 compared to buying 800 yen. So I basically saved 400 yen, and told myself if I was gonna get the original from Zets. So I just got this one. And then I bought this one. I don't think if it's I don't know if it's a good steal, but I bought the White Ranger from Mystic Force, or I think it's Magi Mother from Magi Ranger, just to finish. I'm trying to finish all the figures. I have the American one, but I definitely needed this one. Then I bought these figures, well, mechs that I found cheap, good price. I bought the Surf Maru something from Ninja. I have the Megazord back home in America, so I bought this one just to add to collection, and I thought it looks pretty cool. Told myself if I was gonna buy more Sentai ones or not, but if I got to show the back, or if I was gonna buy not in box. But for this kind of price, because I was gonna go back in Odaiba Toy Planet or something, any of those toy planets, to buy used mechas, and then just buy it off box just to save my luggage weight. But it is what it is. Here we are now, so I'm happy with my purchases. And here's Joe Condor. Here's that one. And then, just to save room on my stuff, I bought this one for a pretty good cheap price. For 2,500 yen, the Kamen Rider Drive Type Speed SH figure art. So it said it's pre-owned, opened, used, but the package damaged. I haven't opened it yet, but I'm about to find out soon enough. There was another one, but it was only going for, I think, 4,000 or 5,000 yen. So this was the cheapest, and I'm lucky to have it. And I thought it looked pretty cool to sit next to my Kamen Rider guy SH figure art with Kamen Rider Baron. In Kyoto, I bought Kamen Rider Revice and Kamen Rider Vice, both together. I saw these two together at the mall. I found this one back home in America, but I could not find this guy. I would have spent, I think, 35 bucks, something like that on this. But together, I thought they were only going pretty good cheap price after converting to like $15 on these. So I basically, in total, spent $30 together on these two, which I'm pretty happy. I mean, I'm okay with Kamen Rider Revice. I watched it. I don't know if I'm a big fan of Revice, but the designs do look cool. So I got that. Those are the 3 SH figure arts that I bought. Next I bought in Osaka, but I was surprised to see this. I bought the Japanese version of Transformers Armada Blur. This was on my list. I wasn't sure if I was gonna get it, but this was my only chance, so I thought to myself, I'll get it for 35 bucks. I mean, usually people are selling on eBay for like 35 without box, or maybe 40, but with the box it looks more cooler, even though I would like to display it. Here's the back of it. I rewatched Armada a few years ago, and Blur was one of my favorite characters. I did find one at my local toy shop. It was going for 25 bucks. And I missed out because it was already gone. So now it's my chance to find it in Japan, and I got it. 35 bucks. I don't know if that's a good price, but I'm happy with this purchase. And the next one I bought is from Cure Major. I forgot his name, but it's a Shark Train one. Told myself if I was going to get the box or not, but I do like the box art. They did have the Cure Major and Mandarake, but I didn't want to go over budget just because, and I feel like I could have bought it cheaper used at the Odaiba Toy Planet, so I was just gonna wait and save to get that instead of buying it in box. It would be cool to get it in box, but I'm trying to save up my space in my luggage. Let me put all these away. You probably noticed in the back that I bought something. So here, I was so lucky to find this. I had trouble finding it. I found Tegosaur, the deluxe version of it instead of the mini Pla. This was only, I found it at Book Off in Osaka, near Haruka's. So I found this. They didn't have a price tag, and I was asking the lady on the counter how much it was. And she put the price tag, and it was only 5,000 yen. Told myself, if I'm gonna get it or not, this was the only chance. Will I ever see Tegosaur again? Who knows? So now's the chance. And I got it in box. I think there's some not a whole lot of box damage. And it doesn't look like it's... Nope, I do hear shaking, so it's probably been used. But I haven't opened it yet. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or give it to my brother, since my brother has the deluxe Lions version and I have the unicorn one. We'll see. I am trying to finish whether or not I'm gonna get the other one, the Polar and Tekajun, or I do want to build the Tegosaur, but that would be cool. And then last one I bought is the Goju Wolf SH figure art to go with my other figures with the other Rangers. I do need Goju Polar, so I'm still looking for that. But I bought this in Kyoto for 9,900 yen, which was over my budget for 65 bucks for this guy. And then I realized I could have saved much more in Osaka because it was only going for 8,800 yen. If only I knew that. But it is what it is. We make mistakes, but I'm happy with this guy. I haven't opened it yet, and I don't know if they're gonna make the other ones, or if I'm gonna get them. And I went to the Tamashii Nation stores in Akibara. This guy was sold out. Boon Red was sold out. Yeah, there was like no Sentai SH figure arts until I got to Osaka, and then the Tamashii Nation store had this Boon Red, and then Go Red. But yeah, I am happy with this guy. Then some things, I went to a Beyblade bar in Japan. I forgot the place its name, but I bought these. I bought a meal because I had to buy a meal and a drink, but I got a placemat or something of Jinga Hagane with Pegasus. Happy with this one. And then I got this girl from Beyblade X for the meal that I bought. I haven't watched Beyblade in a while, so I do not know who this character is. And then over there they gave me these just because of my order. Some of these characters I really do not know who they are, but that's pretty cool. I got this. They also gave me a sticker sheet for If I have a Beyblade or have a place to display it, I have this sticker sheet. And then I bought 2 acrylic stands from Metal Fusion or Metal Fight. This is Tsubasa with Eagle and you with Libra. I was gonna buy the well, it's not limited edition, but there was a Beyblade X it was like Black Dragoon or something, and then there was Cyber Pegasus version of it, but I was over the time limit, so I could not order anything I wanted at that time. But we'll see if when I go back, if I'm going back to get those. I don't collect Beyblade, but I don't know if I do want to get it just for collection or not. But there was this couple, they were right next to me and they bought so many. I want to say it was like probably over 30 Beyblade toys, and they had no bags or anything, so they had to go 7-Eleven really quick, grab plastic bags, and then get a bigger bag just to put all of that, because they could not get a bag because of the time limit, which sucks. Which I kind of wish they could go, if it was just over like 5 minutes or something, they could order something even. But it just seems like the workers there were like so tight on schedule. But it's weird that the Beyblade had to be a bar, but it is what it is. I also bought this Digimon at the toy animation store, which was pretty cool. I bought this for my brother because he likes Digimon. They had no Agumon, which is sad, but I got Gabumon for him. And then I got this one, the manual for him. And then I got him some other stuff, keychains. And actually, speaking of that, I got this at the Bushy Road shop. Erica keychain, something like that. And then I got these. One of these is mine. So I didn't realize I bought keychains already. And then the guy who was working there told me about this. I could have just saved money just buying this instead of more keychains, but oh well. Bought this stamped keychain at over there for 1,000 yen with my name on it and the date that I went to Toei Animation, which was nice. Kind of little souvenir for myself, and I got one for my brother since I'm not sure when he's gonna go to Japan. But yeah, I got those, which was pretty neat. If only I knew that beforehand before I bought all the other lanyards, which was only three or four blind packs, because I know one was for me and 2 were for him, unless he wants to give it to his friend. But that's all I have for that. Alright, thank you for staying at the end of this video. I try to be quick as possible and get through all of this. I am now trying to clean up my desk and sort all this out. But yeah, I hope you all enjoy this video. Hope you all leave a like and comment down below what is your favorite part of this video. If there's anything you would like to see, I am planning to go back to Japan hopefully before my working visa ends, so probably for just 1 week. And we'll just see what happens, because I'm still trying to buy all the Super Sentai mechs, because that's something I grew up with. Well, I grew up with the English version, and then I watched the Japanese version, and now I'm still wanting to collect the Megazords and the action figures if I can. But obviously I'm still trying to figure out with my budgeting and all that with my finances. So we'll see what I could get, because I know it's a lot cheaper to buy it in box depending on the condition and all materials, the accessories they have compared to buying in box. So hopefully I'll go back to Odaiba Toy Planet just to see that. But anyways, hope you all have a great rest of your day. Peace out.